Hi, we're Midgard Lobster and we have a question. Why is pop music popular?
I think it just boils down to pop music appealing to the lowest common denominator.
So dumb people?
No, not the lowest common intellectual denominator, just like it appeals to the most amount of people on some level is the idea, I think.
I get it.
So instead of trying to make it the best at something specific, they try to make it inoffensive in as many ways as possible.
Is that why like the people who talk about popular songs only having 4 chords in different progressions?
Probably. Huh. It's like the polar opposite of Gigi Allen, essentially.
If you don't know who Gigi Allen is, you're a lucky person.
I know. That guy was wild, but I kinda love what he did.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical record says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
Oh, that's kind of dumb, I guess.
Kind of dumb?
Yeah, instead of just being like mesmerized, he's just like, no, I'll just walk around and do things, I guess. Whatever.
Whatever.
That song is amazing.
It is. Best 1 minute of my life.
That man has one long ass
A
though.
strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby.
Nation.
Is he still asking questions?
Asking all the questions.
I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
Yeah, you're right, he does have long ass.
Yeah.
Alright, we know a detail about him. Darius is the right arm of Dorothy Crane.
I must talk to that.
No, he isn't. He's not even attached to her body.
Darius. Nearby the church, they just...
Okay,
Dude, there's giant coins all about.
those are merchants, but alright. Okay, I'm thinking... Like, there are a few people here that we haven't met yet.
Yeah. Do they even matter, though?
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I'm kidding, man.
Because I'd rather not this whole area destabilize into bullshit. Okay, this is...
Does it do that if we don't meet everyone? No, because we can't track their health if we don't know them.
Yes.
I see.
I mean, okay, I'll go back home, I guess. Calm down.
He was mad.
This way goes over here. Okay, what's over here?
An alley.
Thank you.
An alley McBeal.
There's apparently no such thing. This is the warehouse.
Oh. How do you know the warehouse wasn't Ally McBeal in disguise? Or hiding Ally McBeal? Because that wouldn't be hard. She's tiny.
Alright, this is just the church.
Come to church. Or something, I don't know.
Kill the church. Okay, this is them too. Oh, we can't see the kid when he's in there?
No, he's
Oh,
invisible.
we can, yes,
Yeah,
okay.
Oh, I thought it was invisible. What happens if you just play through the whole game without resting? Then nothing can destabilize.
Maybe you're forced to at some point. I don't know.
Probably, hopefully. Either that or you're forced to take mass amounts of amphetamines and you're vampire heart just can't handle it and you die.
My poor aching vampire heart.
Don't break my heart, my blood-sucking heart.
Okay.
That would be weird though if his heart would suck the
It's
blood.
locked, all right.
I mean, I guess it technically does though.
This gate is locked.
Yes.
I don't like that.
And that, in fact, is a tool.
We have a dispensary, which is where we need to go.
Yeah. But first we
And-
need to find out about the dude. And also that man who's the right hand of that Nurse Crane person.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about where these people could possibly be hiding. I mean, look.
Yeah, the
There's-
others.
Yeah, there's one person that I just don't know where is.
Do you think we might be
I know where this guy is,
Yeah?
but I don't know where this woman
Do you
is.
think we might be unable to find them right now or something?
I don't know.
Maybe they got kidnapped by aliens or something, I don't know, man.
Yeah, there's probably that.
Goddamn aliens putting chemtrails in my Obama.
Several what?
How are you, boy? I'm not your
How
boy,
are you,
right?
boy? Anything new? No, nothing. Alright,
Goodbye,
good.
young.
Goodbye, young.
Some piss stinking alley reaching worse than a week old lappy.
Nice.
Suffering.
Why is that guy just yelling at the everyone?
No idea. It's funny though.
Yep. Just like goodbye, and he's like bye, and then he's like, oh, I'll not die in this alley with like pee and stuff, man. I'm totally cool. I'm too important for this shit. While sitting in the rain out on the streets. I'm like, dude, what? Don't look too important for anything right about now.
It's locked.
Okay, where does it go? Goes to West End.
It goes to locked.
No, you.
It's the door to locked.
Wait.
Yeah?
God damn it.
What are you trying to do?
Oh no, you have to go. I have to go through the gate to be able to go there. Never mind.
Well, the gate.
The gate. That leads to them, or to the guy on the street, sitting. The guy on the street who's sitting.
Oh yeah, sitting angry man.
Good evening.
Yes, my favorite person.
Tell me your personal answers. I have
I'd like to see
personal
what
questions.
kind of medicine you're selling.
Nothing for 2 money. We have 2 money, by the way.
Yes, we do. We are broke as fuck.
Yep.
Because we bought.
For we are
upgrades.
a doctor. Darius Petticoat.
Darius Petticoat. That's his name now. That's his door.
Dude, you can't just like own doors. Jeez.
I own.
So insensitive of you.
I own a door.
Dude, very insensitive. You can employ a door, you can't just
I own-
own a door.
I own 3 doors. They're
Dude.
all in my car.
Dude, doors are their own people. Don't be doorist.
Doorist.
Doorist
Is
the
that like-
explorist.
Is that like a florist? Only
No.
for doors?
It. Doorist is the first name of Doris the Explorist.
That is about the dumbest thing I have
Dude,
ever
wait.
heard.
I think you can get through there by healing through those barrels.
I don't want to heal through barrels.
It's so cool.
Oh, you.
Yes, I am. Because I am the man who originally healed through barrels.
This game is strange in many ways.
At least healing through barrels is better than walking through minefields, I guess.
That's dangerous.
I know.
Oh yeah, we
But it
could-
does make your head rock. So there's that.
Prodigy. We're quoting Prodigy.
Yes, we are.
Find Clayton in the area. Clayton? Oh,
Oh, what's that from though?
Tarzan.
Oh, yeah.
Cartoon.
Yeah, I remember it now. I remember it like it was many years ago.
Yeah, I'm a little bit sorry about that joke though.
Don't be. I liked it. to you too, friend. Don't relax, I'll have to stake you.
But I'll do it anyway.
You made him into delicious steak twice.
Ow.
I don't know, man, he only mauled you a bit. It's not that bad. I mean, back in the olden days, I was mauled by vampire ghouls every day.
Yeah, man.
Up a hill both ways, too.
Yeah, man. Vietnam was tough.
I know, right? That day the carousel broke down pissed me off to no end, man. I still have PTSD from that.
Never forget.
Never forget the carousel, man. Carousel, I meant carousel.
No. The parasol man. Never forget the parasol.
He was
Parasol
stoked,
man.
man. For a cute little jacket. I ain't saying I'm gay, but like that man was amazing.
You wore a cute little jacket.
Wore a flower crown and
Like-
a cute little jacket everywhere.
I've heard some gay statements in my life, but that one's definitely up there.
I know, man. I'm good at this stuff.
Is that guy just raving at nothing?
He's preaching to the corpses,
Good evening,
as one
sir.
often does.
I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town. My
Since I only
words
talk to
speak
the
about
corpses.
that which the eyes cannot see.
Really?
Like having a fish mouth.
Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott.
Sub-intellectual.
at your service.
Oh, he's a sub-intellectual. Poets.
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night?
I like that
Do you
meme.
live
The
here?
poets are
Not
trash.
at all.
It's a fun
Enjoying
meme.
the pleasure of a quiet walk.
Like, have you ever tried to make a poem?
Always
I have.
perfect
It's
if you
hard.
It is.
Like, just making shit rhyme is easy, but having it make sense
Are you
too.
not afraid of the epidemic?
Like, you
Why
can't
should
start
I?
by having
I
things
see
rhyme, you have to
some
start by
equity in this
making
managed flu.
sense, and
No
then
flesh
making sense
should
of
be
rhymes, I
saved,
think.
say the scriptures. Good or
Sense that
evil,
rhymes.
rich or poor, all are equal.
Best poems
in the eyes
are
of the flu.
not
If
rhymes
you
though.
say so.
Actually, I think the
physician
best
in a
poem
time
is
of
Alice in
epidemic,
Wonderland.
I must caution you to avoid unnecessary
Odyssey.
exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
I'm pretty sure that's a poem.
What did he just say? The secret of truth has to go boldly where those who dare not.
He's a poet. I'm
What
not
are your
listening.
thoughts on the terrible situation?
was just some-
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
Okay, so I like shit to be chill, but holy fuck, it's not like I'd be like, oh yeah, thank god everyone died, so now I can have some goddamn peace and quiet.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot.
My mother loved
Yeah.
poetry. Perhaps your words would have touched her sensitively.
What?
I
He means her
also
vagina.
have a dreadful disease.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
Quite easily, you're supposed to write
Are you aware that
poems.
your life
Not
Maybe
say
recite them.
inflammatory shit for the
this is
lulz.
where
That's
I
a
must be
troll.
to feel the real
I wouldn't
beat of the
know.
city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
I'm the wrong person to say that to, my friend.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear Doctor.
Nice. I think we might be there to harm him, though.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
That's not the,
In what way exactly?
not that
The
morbid, I
struggle by
guess.
gaslight, the barren smiles and the added hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox, the stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes.
Fuck.
And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
Do you not think it's a little
Holy
morbid?
shit, this
On
guy,
the
man.
contrary, sir, Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much, and that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
You just obviously couldn't be any more creepy if you tried.
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out.
And
the
also
truth
kind of an
about
idiot.
your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with
Things
me.
are difficult. I love it.
Will she still
I can't imagine suffering without having seen it firsthand, for I have no imagination and no empathy.
And have you ever
Fucking
tried to learn more about
This
her?
guy.
Where she lives, how she survives, whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
No, it fucking isn't. Have you looked at reality?
Okay.
Really is fucking dope, man.
We only know one thing about him. Oh, we need Mesmerize 3.
And he has pretty dope blood though. His
Does.
blood is full of experience.
Did you know the mute florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious Camellia.
Thank you. You told me a thing about her that opens more questions, so now I technically know how little I know about her. This
Are you
makes
not
my penis
curious?
harder.
Is there
This
not more
fucking
you wish
guy,
to know?
man.
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
How do you know that?
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercott.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reed.
Okay. These were some... really
May I ask you a few
need to
questions
learn more about this
the
guy so I can break
Extraordinary
his
part of
ankles.
town, is
I
it
know,
not?
right?
I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives
Billy
in this
Crane.
vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of... Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
I know he was referencing the bird, but I could only think of the construction equipment. The crane of Whitechapel.
How very mysterious.
How delicate and enticing.
Yes, I know him.
A construction
At
crane.
first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Goddamn commies.
Alright. Nothing else? No. Okay. Bye.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
I'm
To your
telling you, man,
nonsense.
the red steer is strong in this one. Look at, I don't like it, so it must be communism.
Oh wait, here we go. That's not what I thought would happen.
You want to read the letter, right?
Yeah.
It probably says no, get the fuck out.
Yeah. Dear Mr. Nethercott, thank you for sending your book of poems, songs about the defeated city, which we found as interesting and profound as we told you the first time we received it. Alas, in the terrible times our country is currently facing, you must understand that such title would be totally inappropriate for any publication. Thus, since you still refuse to change your title and demand the full publication or none of your work, I'm sorry to announce that Sycophant Publishing chose the second option.
I mean, why would that guy with a book named to that try to
I don't
to get published by Sycophant Publishings?
Because he's a meme lord. I don't know.
I guess.
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
But
And
like,
good evening to you too, my good sir.
All right.
they only had access to the basic tier memes in those
You
days.
don't really make a living from your scribblings, do you, Richard?
No, sir, I don't. I work so hard. I put all my time, my energy, my devotion into the precise carving of words.
Still,
Yeah.
you don't seem to suffer from poverty.
With thanks to my parents, actually. I'm afraid I would not be able to live on my own without their help.
Do you think
You
he
seem
murders his
embarrassed.
parents
Someday
to
I hope to
live
proudly
through
offer
suffering?
my first publication to my parents. Until that day, I'll remain the failure of a son they have to support.
I should definitely help them out with that.
Yeah.
Right.
Can
Can
we
we
have all
Need
the
medical
screws now?
attention.
Yeah.
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health. But I
Okay.
appreciate your concern.
No, it isn't. It's about equally important because you can't have mental health without.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Also, I like the fact that we're
I'll
just,
leave you
hello,
alone.
I'm a doctor, drink this potion.
That is basically how it worked in those times.
Yeah. We get slight amounts of XP for,
Healing. Nice. By the way, the reason I chuckled earlier was I used to think that the word macabre was pronounced macabre.
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 The macabre of a horse. Find Clayton in the area.
That is quite the macabre donkey you have. It macabres loudly and wildly.
It's fun. It's a gate! A gate! Is that one leads me to,
Somewhere.
a hospital, it seems
the-
like? Yeah, there we go.
It has been unlocked. Nice. Is
District
Whitechapel Street a
status
separate
service.
district from Whitechapel?
I'm cheap and I'm clean, I promise.
She just called herself cheap.
She did call herself cheap. No, up here. What's
Does that
up here?
mean she does
Nothing.
shit like spawn cap you?
Nothing.
So she just hangs out in your bedroom and tries to proposition you.
Enter.
That's how a
Stay
prostitute
at
would
home,
spawn
ain't
cap
doing
you,
so.
man. If a real human spawn is not their bed, what else would it be?
Impossible. Wait, how do we get here? I want to go there. Okay, I think I got it.
Oh, I just gave myself a massive sad.
Why?
So far, it seems like you will never be able to turn yourself into bats or a mist in this game.
Yeah,
But turning into bats or mist is dope as fuck.
you're not wrong.
Like,
Wait, we can't get here this way.
no, I think we have to blink around like crazy people. Wait, was that an openable gate?
Yeah, it leads me out
Oh,
of the district.
yeah, he just closed it behind him for no good reason. Like, I'll not leave this door open for all time. What kind of video game character are you, man? Jeez.
A bad one. Okay, I can go up here for no reason, but
Can you blink somewhere from there, though? Like upwards, maybe?
no.
That's rude.
I can't even fall down here.
No, because you can't jump.
Like, yeah, I guess the myth is true.
Yeah, no.
White people can't jump.
It's locked.
This is a fact, not a myth.
Ah,
Have you ever observed a white person jumping?
I think so.
Or are you sure it wasn't racist lies? Or him just appropriating other nations' cultures?
Cultural appropriation is the dumbest thing. And I don't mean that as in cultural appropriation is dumb. No, the concept of cultural appropriation as a bad thing is the stupidest thing that exists.
Yeah, I agree,
Bar none.
basically.
Can I help you?
I don't know, though. There's some dumber stuff, I think.
I heard
I mean,
you're
cultural
investigating an
appropriation
underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel.
Is not a thing, it's called cultural appreciation.
Not much, I'm afraid.
When you, as a person of some culture, notice something about another culture that you like and implement that into your own behavior, that's not a bad thing.
That's called growth. We do it all the time. Like, how...
I care about
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care
I'm just
about
mad at the whole
everything
thing.
involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a
I mean, I
scandal
wonder if
involving a certain
penicillin would
nurse
count as
brain
cultural
can make
appropriation,
profit
because the
from
person who
Without a
invented
doubt,
that was
you
probably
are
part
a
of some
damn
culture.
fine journalist, Mr. Darby.
And if so, does
What do you know
penicillin
of
just
her accomplice?
belong
A
to
man
that
named
culture exclusively and no one else can use it? Because that would be dumb as shit.
Yep.
Or is it only culturally specific things that the people create? In which case,
No relatives at all?
are people who aren't Icelandic allowed to use, or like Scandinavian, allowed to use the Furthagrús? Because they do, all the fucking
Where
time.
can I find this
I've seen that shit in anime too.
Most of his time
Like anime, for God's sake.
talking to himself
Halfway
with
across the
very
globe
voices.
almost.
These days,
There is even an instance of our church, like the famous one, Hallgrímskirkja,
Yeah.
of that church being used in anime and manga.
Oh, okay, dope.
Yeah.
He never goes
Wow,
out.
that's awesome.
a few days
But
ago,
yeah, I think
unexpected
Yeah,
It's like-
to call that a cultural appropriation is
keep me away from his house.
so far across the board, the line of stupidity.
I think so too.
It's like, whoa, somebody thought a thing an Icelandic person built in his home country was cool, so he used its image in another thing. That's cool.
Goodbye,
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what humans do all the time. I wonder which culture first invented language. Because we're all kind of appropriating the concept of, like, conveying through sounds. So, like, I'm like, at what point does this shit stop? Like, where do they draw the line is what I'm curious about.
I know.
Like, what counts and what doesn't count as cultural appropriation. But the thing is, with a lot of the people who would treat cultural appropriation, if you ask them, they're like, I'm not here to inform you, and I'm like, okay, but this information isn't exactly widely
Content
available.
of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Hello again, miss. Tell me about Richard Nethercott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia.
Yes, mute person, tell me about something.
Use your words, Muty.
Don't want to eat her.
Hmm?
Very well.
Like,
She's dope.
Goodbye then.
she is, in fact, not drugs.
Okay, maybe not dope, but chill as fuck.
She's chill as fuck.
And
Just,
I enjoy that in a person.
like, she just likes flowers.
Hmm?
Nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. And she hasn't said so much as said anything mean about anyone, as far as I know.
Pretty sure that comes with being mute, but yeah.
Yeah, that was
Like,
kind of the joke.
Like, the fact that I don't like flowers does not mean that Camellia is a bad person.
Yes, it does. She is horrible because she appreciates a thing you do not appreciate.
That's how that works.
Yeah,
At least some people on the internet seem to think so.
I know, right? It's hilarious to me, actually,
Yeah.
and infuriating at the same
Mr.
time.
Petrescu, just 1 minute, please. You again. Go away.
No, you go away.
We're gonna have a man-to-man talk.
Sir, wait.
Butt to butt.
Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here.
Wait.
Shall we
Mesmerize
speak
level
now?
2 required, but you can't get Mesmerize level 2 without
Speak up.
Don't
doing
you
the
see
main
we're on
quest?
same
What?
side?
What do you
We
mean?
fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm
So you need
nothing
to
like
mesmerize him, but you can't mesmerize
Yes,
him
you
without
are.
having been able to mesmerize
You
him.
too believe in providing medical care without
or
charge.
like having gone past
You
them.
know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction.
She's letting you
All
through,
right, I'll
so
let
yeah.
you see Dorothea. Don't
Situation
make me
resolved itself.
regret this.
Yeah, I know, but like the fact that the paradox didn't. I thought it was impossible to get mesmerized without.
Having the level. Did you mesmerize him?
No. The thing is,
No,
I
he
thought
just let you in.
like I can't because I only have mesmerize level 1. See?
Yeah, I get it.
But the thing is, to raise it, I have to continue through the story, is what the internet told me.
Yeah. He
Why
lets
was
you
that an
through.
option?
What, to try to mesmerize him?
Yeah.
Did you have a mesmerize talk option?
Yeah, it was like it said mesmerize level 2 required.
Oh, what? Maybe
Yeah.
there's new game plus or something, I don't know.
Again, pause.
Yeah.
It's
Ooh.
locked.
I know of a thing that would definitely count as cultural appropriation towards Scandinavians, if
Oh.
anyone would recognize such a thing.
If If you want to talk to
the
Dorothea,
numerous
you must go across
uses
the courtyard and
of
take
like
the stairs.
We've not been
our
formally
cultural
introduced.
heritage in video
May I
games,
ask your
media,
name
and
and
fiction
occupations?
in
I
general.
am Darius
Yep.
Petrescu.
Like
I'm
Thor
here
the
to
comic
keep
books,
snitches
the
and
entire
spies
Northrend
away
shit
from
in World of
Dorothea.
Warcraft or just the Warcraft
And I
universe.
also run this little print shop.
Asgardians in like the name of them at least in what's it called? Not Battlestar Galactica, Stargate.
So
Yep.
Dorothy's real
Like,
name is not
The
Chloe,
list goes
like
on. I can't think of
myself
anything
and
more off the
many
top of
people
my head
in
right
this
now,
area.
but there's a lot of shit.
Dorothea is from
And
occupied
the thing is,
Romania.
I'm not mad.
That's
I'm
all
actually
you
really
need to
happy
know.
that those things
She seems
exist.
important
Yeah,
to the
exactly.
community.
It's
More
again,
than
it's
you can
cultural
imagine.
appreciation.
The West
Yeah.
End does
Stop
not
using
want to
dumb
hear of
fucking words
Whitechapel's
over
misery.
things that don't exist.
Dorothea
I'm wondering if
one
there
of the
is a
few
flip
doing
side that we're
something
not
about
getting
it.
though. On the
Yeah,
whole
people want
media
retweets.
idea. No, I mean like actual flip side. I wonder because like I haven't really delved into the other side of these arguments. I've not really seen any logic to it, but that doesn't mean it doesn't
The
exist.
manuscript is as
And I'd be interested in
pompous
seeing
as
that.
his
If you
stars.
guys
Now,
know
there's a
anything I'm
man
missing,
who loves
definitely
the sound of
comment,
his own voice.
please.
You
I
could
want
talk.
this information
As a great
so
writer
bad.
recently said, politeness is the most acceptable hypocrisy.
Tell me everything
like
you
that
know
phrase.
about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
I like this
Who is
guy.
she,
He's
really?
dope.
Do you know where
His
she's
hat
from?
is dope.
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family.
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
Not really though.
No, not this guy. He seems cool.
I was talking about Nethercott and
Tell me everything.
Camellia,
I do
no?
not-
Not really though, right?
no, I was talking about like when I said eat them both, I was joking, but I was talking about Nethercott and Camellia.
Ah, okay.
Personal questions.
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
That's kind of sad.
Don't be embarrassed, sir.
Quite.
You must know my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
Alright.
How did you meet Nurse Crane?
How did you meet Nurse
Was it through
Crane,
Mr.
Darius?
Forklift?
Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
Eyes, you
I
say?
know you fought for your country when it was occupied.
We should look at his eyes.
I know. I
Tell
wonder
me
why
more
no
about
one's
it.
I
questioning
know
it.
my days are
It's
numbered.
like, oh, it's one of
I know
those
I won't
yellow-eyed
see my
blood,
homeland again.
blood
But
eye
I fought for
man.
Romania all my life.
I
and
like
will
those.
until
Does that man have two pink eyes?
Romania escaped the grasp of the
Maximum
Austro-Hungarian
pink eye.
Empire.
Oh
It's
shit.
a free country again.
Yeah, without
It's
only
not
without
the
the
country I fought for. My homeland
inflammation
is
around
not
the eye.
appeased,
Yeah.
Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
That it? Yeah.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
All right. We may actually end up farming a bit off screen to get the medicines we need for these people,
I mean, why not?
because I think that actually looks hella boring. Just watch us kill stuff and loot things to make this.
I agree. Dude, we'll just stream it, no worries. We totally stream all the time.
Yeah,
We're just not gonna tell you the link, it's a secret.
exactly.
Wink wink nudge nudge.
We don't stream on Twitch. We just
we literally stream. We plug a cable into the computer, go down to the river, plug it in there,
yeah.
stream through the stream, man.
We're literally sitting in a river right now.
Dude, the entirety of Iceland is a river. The whole mountain thing is just a scam. Just a river nation.
Life is a river. The door is ajar. Goodbye.
Bye bye.